Hello, I have returned from break, and well, I did look up the thing, and it turns out that I'm probably best off selling what was it, searing something or other? Oh blast, I've already forgotten the name. Thank you, Muse. What is this? The Extraordinary Implication. I'm best off selling the Extraordinary Implication to the Alarming Scholar for now. Basically, I can make multiple Extraordinary Implications be worth more, but it's in a place that I haven't found yet. So, So I will be selling it to the Alarming Scholar today. Do I have more than one? No, I only have one. I have 2 Z stories, so I'm going to tell them a Z story. Thrilling! Let me hear every detail. First I must find my fountain pen. Oh, how regrettable! It has a spider impaled on the nib. Excuse me! Let me... Good heavens, it's still alive! Pass me that volume of Gibbon. There we go. Do you have another pen? Alright, that's 10 whole echo, but my favor is increasing. Or their favor is increasing. So, we have an extraordinary implication. What a tantalizing crumb! The scent of secrets. I will place it with the others. One day I will have enough. Alright, that's 250 echo and favor increase and 2 whole fragments. Yay! Okay. Let us leave. It seems like I might not have been gone long enough. Yeah, I wasn't gone long enough. I can still read the morning papers, though. So let's read the morning papers. Lost at whole terror. The Echo Bazaar, that enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. The traitor Empress has forbidden singing in the streets outside her palace. The anarchists of the Calendar Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. The Ministry of Public Decency has located and destroyed a nest of gallbladder wasps. Okay. My terror is in a very bad place. Oh boy. I don't really have a way to reduce it either. That's spectacular. Okay, well, somewhere around here is polythreme. I keep getting a notice about it every time I come to the area. So it's either in this square or I'm guessing up here. So the trick is getting up here without getting shot to pieces by all the ships that seem to be around the area. So... what is the best way to do? Perhaps if I sail for Pigmote Island and then try going eastward from there. Seems like my best option, I guess. Okay, let's go shopping. Buy fuel. Buy supplies. Alright. Hopefully this is enough. It'll probably be easiest if I go up to Hunter's Keep and across from there. So let's go up to Hunter's Keep. These are familiar waters, so I can leave the light off, which saves a bit of fuel. So oh no. Horrors below. Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us, one says, his voice a tremble. Call them away. Don't look. Or bring out the nets. Well then, let's catch it. A chancy challenge with a 51% chance of success. Oh no. I could increase my iron, which would like give me a 52% chance, but that's still not terribly good. No, wait, I can't actually increase the iron. This is like a special event. I can't. Ugh. I hesitate to take the 50-50 chance, but still. I'ma take it. I'ma take it. Chancy challenge. Bring the nets. Empty nets. No sign of the beast. Empty nets, empty hold, empty house, the lookout says. You glare at him, but the damage is done. That's a failure, gained a terror. Well, thanks. I love that that was right outside of Hunter's Keep. Has anything changed? No. Okay. So, from here... slightly north and a lot east. Swing, swing, swing. Restless nights again. Why are these falling off the bottom tonight? In the watches of the night, you pad softly past the hatch to the crew quarters. A man cries out softly in his sleep, desperately. Another. Inquire about their dreams the next morning. What did they see? This is a modest challenge with a 67% chance of success. Or ignore them. The captain can't be seen to take these things seriously. I'll try the modest challenge. What did you dream about, men? Eyes and a face. The whole Neath lit up like a snuffer mask. There's something in the roof, Captain. It is the roof. It's watching us. Eyes and a face. Eyes and a face. Yes, you say softly. You lay your hand on the sailor's burning forehead. There are storms in the roof. Hush. We won't join them yet. That is success. Gaining 10 terror? And 20 fragments. Oh no. What is... Okay, you know what? I'm going to put in at the sisters. Because if I read them the news, they'll reduce my terror a little bit. So we'll go up to the Abbey. It's a bit out of my way, but it's better to visit the nuns than it is to visit Station 3. we are. Abbey Rock. Compile a port report. Anything interesting? They're looking for provisions for the Feast of St. Neot. Something fresh they're prepared to pay with Sintillac. That is a pity. That if I had succeeded in that one event, I might have had a strange catch to bring them. Oh well. I will not be selling them supplies. Let's watch the convent. Dangerous training. Like huge and deadly herons, the sisters stalk along the very tops of the walls. You watch through a spyglass as they leap and whirl, slashing at each other with a variety of frightening weapons. God, one of them just turned a somersault. Okay, knock at the gate with news. Lost 2 whole terror out of this one. The muscular prioress, the abbess's lieutenant, comes to the door to listen. She nods and makes notes. She pays particular attention to news of marsh beach predations and the traffic of the rooftops. In return, she offers a rather perfunctory blessing, but the blessing reassures your crew. This is a lot of terror. This is a massive amount of terror. It's a concerning amount of terror, even. Okay. Okay, across to crab cake and then down. We're going to the crab cake. Hopefully without engaging this crab. Sailing, sailing over the Untersee black. There's Station 3 down there. No reason to go there. Distances are extremely difficult to judge on my map. I've pretty much given up. I'm trying to navigate by landmark these days, not by trying to guess the distance that I have yet to go. Okay. Here's crab cake. Apparently there was a bug in my biscuit. Okay, we turn downwards here. We'll put in at Pigmote. Eventually. No, Jilly, no! Oh, I do not want to deal with a Jilly. Shoo! Shoo! Pigmotile, 2 houses, both alike in dignity, and very rodenty. The rise of Pigmotile. Hail, Cavia! The nice, most adorable nation scurries around your legs. Sintillac harvesters drag heavy bags of the island's bounty to their silos. Industrious rodents work hard on towering edifices, some of them almost neck-high. London will never believe a bloody word of this. Okay, so, the things that we have on offer here. Help Cavia resolve a dilemma. An aide runs over. Hairless advisor, you return to us. Praise the tide. We need your wisdom once again. Purchase Sintillac. The Cavi's neck glimmer with fresh treasure. Raise Pigmotile civilization for better prices. Ooh, okay. Compile a port report, you may as well, while you're here. Steal the lady's eye. Blue Sintillac. The Cavi's guard it fiercely, but there may be a way. Or less direct alternatives, perhaps. Lower Pygmodile's might to make this easier. This is a high-risk challenge with only a 25% chance of success, and I will not be attempting it because because this island is ruled by guinea pigs, and it is too cute to kill. Compile that port report. Fuel for the Admiral's fireplace. Captain Whiskers, the Admiralty calls you, so you've heard. At least they pay to laugh at your reports. Okay, so... this is a locked on something awaits, progress of a nation, spirit, might, civilization. Okay. Let's help Caviar resolve a dilemma. A dilemma? How will you advise Pygmotile? A cloaked man in a hippo mask stands surrounded by a pack of rodent soldiers. We caught this one sneaking around by the aide hesitates, paws sketching the shape of Pygmote's blue scintillac. What should we do with him, hairless advisor? Speak with the mysterious masked man. He claims to be from an island called Visage. Visage? Visage? Beyond that, the rodents have learned nothing. Advocate for his release. Pygmotile is not ready to handle the repercussions of imprisoning or executing a citizen of another nation. Or advocate for his arrest. The rodents must decide a punishment that fits the crime. Let us speak with the mysterious masked man. A visitor from the land of masks. He draws himself to his full height, flourishing, begging blessings upon you, noble frog. The light of our lost left eye draws our gaze. I come but to confirm it is as our scryers foretold, and the speech goes on for some time, damn it. Is there anyone in the Neath that doesn't cover Cavia's lump of blue scintillac? Oh man. Okay, if they let him go, he's going to go straight back to Visage and tell them that the rodents have blue scintillac, and yeah, that's going to be bad. I'm going to advocate for his arrest. I think. I would prefer... yeah, I'm gonna advocate that they do not let him carry stories back home. Because that would be very bad, and I would like the guinea pigs to make a nation here. So, arrest him. Taken away at gunpoint, the masked man puts up no resistance as the guards lead him away. We will tie him down while we decide his fate, squeaks the aide, perched on your shoulder. We have no prison that can hold him, but our ropes are sturdy. I hope they are sturdy enough. I've resolved the dilemma. I've gotten 50 fragments, and I've gained a might. Interesting. Okay. Anything else? I don't really want to purchase Scintillac at this time. It's nice to know that I can here, but Okay. So I want to sail directly east, like as flat east as I can from here, which is going to be interesting. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Aha! An electric shiver to the air. Storm is watching, the sailors would say. What do we have here? Rego Complexus. The principle of coral, the corpse rainbow glow from beneath the waves, echoes the false stars above. Photic quills. Anything? Port Cecil. Interesting. All right, let's turn north then. Scott's Reef. Aaron's Gyrus. Where is... Oh, there it is. Okay. Port Cecil, a sourceless silver glow, a haven for players of games. Port Cecil, rumpled convolutions of coral fill the water, glimmering with silvery light. The harder you look, the more you see shapes amid the chaos, almost as if they were sculpted. This one could be a crenellated castle, that one a horse's head. A neat little port huddles into the side of a coral island, prosaic imperial docks and houses tucked away in a baroque organic chaos. In that curious silvery light, among the frozen chaos of coral, the scene has the unreal air of a pencil sketch, crumpled and discarded. Okay, so we have multiple options here. We have chess. Chess is popular in the Principles. The port is full of exiles, drunks, and washed-up Z-traders. They all play, often obsessively. Be careful, the chess pieces are carved from Scintillac. Here in the Principles, that can be very dangerous. This is a straightforward challenge with a 100% chance of success. Interesting. Explore the coral knoll around Port Cecil. Sea laps dark around silvery coral. Humps and columns rise from the coral, a bewildering maze. Go carefully. Gather intelligence. What happens here is that... Yes, that is the port report. Okay. Put a Blemmigan ashore. Are you certain? Don't have one. Sell your Apocean chess piece. If you have no other use for it, one of the chess addicts certainly will. Don't have one. Gather Scintillac. The best of the coral will fetch a high price in London, but walk the reefs of the Principles and you risk delusion and despair. Take your crew and go carefully. This is a tough challenge with a 38% chance of success. Let's go for the port report first. Chess, dreams, silver light. The older inhabitants of Port Cecil carry coral incrustations like a disease, splotched with silvery light. They like to go up into the limestone heights behind the harbor, to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof of the Neath, dream open-eyed. Sometimes they speak of things far away, the Khanate's work, the smuggler wars, the Fathom King's secrets. Perhaps it's not all invented. Alright, that is a port report. Okay, let's play some chess. Let's play some chess because that's looking good. One more game. You don't know how long you've been playing. You won a match. Another. The rough coral tips of the chess pieces are smeared with blood, yours, your opponent's. But you have begun to realize that your moves recapitulate the movements of the powers of the Neath, the flukes and their shapelings, the bazaar that lurks in London, mountain nomad that prowls the sea, salt, stone, storm. With every move you take, the shape of it becomes clearer in your mind, sharper. Checkmate, you say. One more game? Your first officer is tugging at your arm. Ignore them. You have chess to play. Win enough games, and something will occur. That is a success. I've gained a pages. That's hilarious. Opening moves. And gained a secret. I could do it again. Yeah, do it again. A disciplined success. Odd thoughts bubble up each time you touch a chess piece. This one longs for home. That one has a secret desire for revenge against the slayer of its rank mate. This will be a queen one day. Those would do better as metal. You taste the metal. You ignore these thoughts and move methodically to a victory over your opponent. He blinks. Checkmate? He asks helpfully. Okay, gained another point of pages. I'm into initial gambits now. Gained another 100 fragments. I can just keep doing this? Sure, why not? That's the same wording as the previous one. Developments. Gained another page, gained another 150 fragments. Oh, chess has become chancy now, with a 59% chance of success. Ha 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 ha. Perhaps later. Let's explore the coral knoll. Someone has carved a sinuous shape into the jumbled limestone of the reef. Auroral rupture. A light grows in the far southwest. It begins like a distant bonfire, but very rapidly it becomes brighter, brighter. It looks remarkably like sunrise. Some of your crew fall to their knees. Others duck behind cover or shield their eyes. One cries, "Dawn machine waking!" Take cover. Keep your eyes on the ground. This is something uncanny. Look around you, but not directly at the light. Anything like sunlight is rare down here. What will you see? Or look into the light. Curiosity is deadlier than any number of sharks. This is a high-risk challenge with only a 22% chance of success. I'm going to look around, but not directly into the light. All the colors rise in the rocks, the water, the crystal veins of the roof. The undersea is a rich, grassy emerald. The faces of your crew flash clear and strong. You've seen nothing like it since you left the surface. In this place, it is utterly wrong. The light fades suddenly. Men and women cry out, curse. One weeps. Gained a memory of distant shores. Gained a terror. I don't know what happens when your terror reaches 100. I actually don't know. I just realized that. Well, I don't think I'll be playing chess after that. I'm feeling, Okay. So... that means that polythreme is either here or over here, I think. I'd like to go to the salt lines and pick up rock. So maybe if I go straight north into Aeshaven and then sail from there to the salt lines? Maybe? Well, I certainly don't want to have anything to do with that eel. I'm gonna guess that's an eel. So if I want to go to Aeshaven, it's pretty much straight south. Actually, before I go too much I will sell you a secret for another point of mirrors. Thank you. This is really quite pretty. I worry that I'm going to sail directly into that ship. Yeah. Oh, and of course the port's on the other side. See, I'm told that polythreme is around here somewhere. Alright, shout at me. Shout at me good. Yep. Okay. These are the seas around polythreme, like... It's around here somewhere. I just don't know where. Go back, go. Didn't think so. Godfall is definitely in the same sea as polythreme. The air trembles, a breath of change passes. So I just need to keep sailing to Godfall and, like, sailing around Godfall, I guess. Okay, we are now in the seas around the Salt Lions. This is a new-ish place, so I'll send out the bat. Oh, no, not the Gilliflower, not the Gilliflower. I do not wish to engage the Gilliflower, thank you. Those things hit way harder than they look like they ought to be able to. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope, other way. Swing, swing, swing. Corner! Aha! Made it. Okay. Compile a port report. Check the hold. We have enough space. Let's visit the Unmakers first, though. Muscular pick-wielders west on camp stools, watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. An unctuous overseer beckons you to sit. Fungal tisane and tea cakes. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4? I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult ballast. Most of them. Some go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea cakes? Lost 5 terror. Gained a fragment. Alright. A deposit of 200 echo and 20 units of spare cargo space. Here we go. Carry Sphinx Stone. If the stones weep, an Unmaker advises you, ignore them. Unless they flood your hold, of course. Then you should probably drop them overboard. Don't tell anyone I said that. I now have 20 Sphinx Stone. Okay. across to Guiders Morn, up to Quaker's Haven, and to London, I think. I'll save finding out what's in here for when I have... Whoop, wrong way. This way. Very much the same route as I used to get back to London last time. I'm pretty sure if you hit 100 terror you go mad, but I don't know what the result of going mad is. It might be death. It's possibly death. We have reached the Corsair's forest. Into Guiders Morn we go. Okay, first things first. Let's try for a port report. Ugh. Here we go. In caution, a steaming bathhouse on a spur of rock. Water slops over the edge of tubs, out over the edge to join the Z far below. Scarred captains boast drunkenly of the prizes they've taken and the victims they have marked out. You listen from the shadows. Success! I have a port report. Nobody died! I could do the evening at the Errant Limpet. Not the best chances, though. No, I won't be taking that. My terror is already too high. I can't take the really... I can't be too out there. Come to think of it, should I count my likely lass who disappeared as one of my deaths? Oh, no. I want nothing to do with that ship. Oh no. Roused at midnight. As the first watch ends, shout forward, rouse you. Your bosun's face is grim as you emerge from your cabin. We lost one, weighted himself with pans and gave himself to the deeps. Took Cook's best kettle, too. Morale is worsening, Captain. Oh no. Okay, I can address the crew, remind them it all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well, for if only they have courage. 22% chance of success. Distribute an extra rum ration. Sailors are really ungrateful for grog, that will cost a supply, or place a guard on the cookware. Sometimes it's best to just be seen doing something practical. Rum for everyone. Liquid comfort. It hasn't helped with discipline, but the mood aboard is perceptibly better. Lost 5 terror, lost a supply, lost 1 crew. Okay, I'm definitely going to count that one as dead. Whether or not the likely lass is dead, that crew member is... that one drowned. Okay, so... we'll take that to 3. And sail onwards in secret. my terror. Quaker's Haven. Quaker's Haven, please. Please be a haven to me. Quaker's Haven. Nope, still no singing at Quaker's Haven. Let's chat to the fisherman. Same as before. Drinks? Still water. Explore the shore? Same as before. Visit the hilltop? Lost another 5 terror. It's very weird here. It's very weird here. It makes me very nervous, is what it does. Actually, come to think of it, one moment. No, I am out of recent news. Okay, so stopping at the lightship is unnecessary. I am far enough away from that ship that I should escape its notice. Oh, supplies are low. Supplies are low. I will make it into port, though. Home, home, home. And with a profit in Sphinx Stone? Hopefully? The lights of London welcome you home. This storylet only appears when you've been at sea for a little while. A breath of relief. As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terrors of the deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling. Unlocked with Terror 51. Ah, I have 71! Coming home. Terror is always reduced to 50 when you return to London if it is higher. However, if your terror was high, you may suffer nightmares later. I now have 2 menaces, nightmare strength, and my terror quality is now 50. I'm fearful, but I'm not at above 70 anymore. Alright, collect messages from the Harbor Master. Something has changed in the Neath. Someone wants to sign on. The alarming scholar has invited us to call on her. Him. Them. The Rose Market has not changed. Well, you know what? Let's start with the alarming scholar today. A little present from the scholar. You've been so very helpful. I wanted to give you something for your next voyage. I bottled it myself. Dark glass. It smells pickled, chemical, salty. Once it might have been eel flesh, but the scholar assures you that it is vital and nutritional virtues. Save it for an emergency, perhaps. That's 2 supplies that I didn't have to pay for. I don't believe I have anything. No. Alright, let's deliver the Sphinx Stone. Special constables, black uniforms, distinctive caps, the badge of the Ministry of Public Decency, wait with a cart. Sign, sign, sign. Here's a receipt. Here's a discretion contract. Here's a penalty contract. Your vision is blurred by the end of it all. The cart rumbles off into the coiling fog. Here's your reward. 500 echo. Lost to terror, lost the Sphinx Stone. Go me. Alright, let's go to the Admiral. I don't have anything special for the Admiral today, but we do have port reports. Guiders Morn, you have something to tell us about the pirate fleets of the forest? 30 Echo, fuel. Port Cecil, the principles of coral. I have no idea why anyone thought that settlement was a good idea. Possibly because they wanted the Scintillac. It's kind of expensive and worth things. 30 Echo, a favor, and a fuel. Godfall, the pirate monks. 30 Echo and a fuel. Abbey Rock, we categorize it as a military organization. As well you should. 20 Echo and a fuel. Higmote Isle, I'm not certain I heard you correctly. Are you quite certain this is the report you wish to make? So be it. 10 Echo, a fuel, and I should have lost an Admiralty favor for that one, honestly. The Salt Lions. 20 Echo and a fuel. Quaker's Haven, they're getting along that well, you say? 5 Echo and a fuel. I don't need to speak to the Admiral, I don't believe. Into the city. Alright, who is waiting to be recruited? Although I probably won't because I have a full crew, which I'm reasonably happy with. The Haunted Doctor. Please, I must leave this place. I can work my passage. I'm a doctor. You can work your passage, but I have to pay you 50 Echo to recruit you. Yeah, that's and the Magician, who is an engineer. Nah. Lodgings. Read the papers. Okay. Lost 1 terror. And as much as I might like to reset the Rose Market, I think I should go carousing on the docks. Carouse and Wolfstack Docks. We're all going out partying. A strange night out. You wake in the back room of Gaston's lampery, head pounding. You had something to drink, but beyond that it's a little hazy. Your knuckles are bloody. Your blood, you think, and your shirt bloody likewise. Probably not yours, unless your blood is slick and greenish. You've had better nights out. A difficult brew, Gaston says gnomically. I was unlucky. I lost 3 terror and 10 echo. Well, I really could have used with a greater loss of terror, but at least it only cost me 10 echo. Okay, I have a whole 1,000 to my name. Thank you, Spinkstone. Not quite enough. Not quite enough, but halfway there. No, wait, that's not the right one. Not the fragile one. This one. A third of the way there. I'm a third of the way there. Thanks to the Sphinx Stone. I could basically make a run straight back to the Salt Lions to get more Sphinx Stone. I could go across to Demo because I have the extra money now, and then down to the lions. I like this plan. Yeah, let's try it that way. Okay. Fuel, food. Hopefully I'll use up a bunch. Let's go. Let's see, to go to Demo, pretty much straight out and trend just a little bit south. So, yeah, I'm trying to save for a better ship, but I'm also chasing down this story. What the? Whoop. Oh no. That's odd. I can't believe I drove into the light ship. I am so ashamed. No. Now I'm too far north. But at least I didn't get into battle. But I didn't need to evade that one ship for some reason. I don't understand. I don't get it. Why was that one ship okay, but the other one wasn't? Reoccurring nightmares. You have begun to dream of a vast eye. It knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. A black, unsleeping taste. Again and again, you are alone on the wide black sea. The eye is aware. Your nightmare will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful nights at your lodgings to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. Okay, I have 2 restful nights. Okay, Moody's Light. I'm on track. We're close, we're close. Where are you? There you are. I am bringing you your 200 echoes. Okay. Let's generate a port report. Okay, let us bargain with the factor for a secret. Oh man, why is it so expensive? The irrepressible cannoneer is convinced the Factor knows more about a weapon, the company's terrible prototype. You will need a bribe. It's only fair. A shared and sordid past. Even with the bribe, the Factor is reluctant to talk, but it seems the cannoneer knew him in the old days, and he's even more reluctant to have the cannoneer talk about the old days. Finally, he gives in. It was a place called Estival. You know it? It's a striking place. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It's east, a long way east. We took it off all the maps. Not that maps last at Z anyway. That's all I know. Now, shall we let the past lie where it fell? Estival in the east. Let me check. Well, I don't have it on my list of locations, but to the east is not very helpful, to be honest. Okay. A E S T I V A L. To the east. Far, far east. Yeah. I might need more fuel than I can carry to make it over there. Okay, what do we have? What does my hold look like? Oh man, I've still got a lot of cargo. I am not going to be using up 8 cargo just to get from here to the Salt Lions. Let's explore the island. Close crowded thickets of Boligus and Skierly. The Iron and Misery Company fells them daily, but they grow back almost as fast. The interior of the island is dark and wild. A shadowy predator. It's the little things. The click of a sliding stone where there should be silence. A motion in the shadows as if they were thick-stirred like ink. A lull in the cry of the Z-bats. Something is watching you, drawing closer hour by hour. You and your crew draw back to back, watching the darkness. Wait, watch, and end it. It has stealth, but you have rifles. All you need is a clear shot, and you'll earn yourself a trophy. This is a high-risk challenge with a 23% chance of success. Capture it alive. This could be tricky. This is a high-risk challenge with a 14% chance of success. Or retreat to the ship. Put clear black water between you and the thing in the shadows. This is an 80% chance. Which I'm going to take because I don't trust a 23% chance. I definitely don't trust a 14% chance. I'll take the 80. Here we go! Retreat! An orderly retreat. You sense it in the murk, its course parallel to your own, but by the time it draws near, the lights of the port are already ahead. Your sailors clatter up the gangplank, whispering together in nervous undertones. Fortune! Gained a terror. Gained a tale of terror. What am I supposed to do with all these tales of terror? Okay, I will not be gathering supplies here. I will be pausing and thinking. Well, why don't I try getting into this square? I don't think I would be lucky enough that polythreme will be there, but maybe there's something in there. So if I go around this way, and yeah, like this, if I basically keep on this angle, no, 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 no. Thankfully, they're only throwing flares. Okay, let's get a port report. I don't think there's anything... No, there's nothing else. I did manage to clear that square, but this is a terrible place. I hate it. I'm gonna wait for that flare to die out. And I'm gonna try and squeak around the island over here. Okay, it's confused. It's confused. This is good. Tides of appetite. Polythreme! Oh, that is... okay. Sailing, sailing, sailing. Discovered endure, discovered obey, and forlorn. Commingle. This place. You know, I never did replace that crew member. Go sleepy. Alright, Muse, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the game, and or my commentary, one or the other, or both. And I hope that you sleep well. Good night. Aha! I have reached Polythreme. Here is screaming. Taciturn clay men, evasive clothes colonies, walking like humans, cobbles that groan underfoot. On the hills above, a palace villa of marble, but even that wreathes like buried bones in an earthquake. Okay, so... Ask about the House of the Keel for the unsettled salvager. The ancient captain in Venderbite said this would advance her search for Lady Black. Gather intelligence. What news from Polythreme? Shore leave. Drink beer that wails from cups that sob, if you like that sort of thing. Carry clay men to London. Are they passengers or cargo? They're certainly the easiest passengers imaginable, unless one turns out to be an unfinished man. With 6 units of cargo space available to take them back to London. An audience with the king with the 100 hearts. The clay broker, leaning on his copper staff, examines you coolly. The king will see your little friend, he says. No, he won't see you, not just now. He gestures for you to hand him the watchful curio. Okay, this is the port report, yes? Okay, let's gather some intelligence. What lives? The king with 100 hearts rules from his palace above the city. He is never seen. He makes no treaties with other lands, but there's unrest in the air. The clay men you speak to are obedient and humble, but they speak nervously of those who are not, the maimed, the rebellious, the unfinished. Okay. I believe I have enough. Yeah, I have plenty of cargo space. Okay, let's skip the Salt Lions. I'm gonna try taking clay men back to London. They troop aboard. Each one lies down in its appointed position next to the other, nestled snugly head by foot. "We are for London," one explains to you. "Now have 6 clay men marked for London." Alright, let's ask about the House of the Keel for the unsettled salvager. The ancient captain in Venderbite said this would advance her search for Lady Black. When flesh carves stone, the clay men profess ignorance. The benches wail too much to be sensible, but there is an ancient, long-winded harbour wall that remembers. The House of the Keel made exiles of themselves, it says in deep, crotchety tones. They boarded their ships and took to the sea. Then far from land they took axes to their ships, sank them and followed them, man, woman, child, into the depths. In abysses they built their fathomless churches and resumed their worship of Lady Black, spirit of the deeps. The unsettled salvager holds onto your arm for support as you walk back to your ship. "I need to dive again," she whispers. "Grant me a suit. Please, Captain. You do have one in your possession. You could allow it next time you set sail." She knows what she must do. Oh my. Okay. Alright. I'll just cross off that passenger to Polythreme then. Okay. Oh my. That is... I'm gonna admit to some concern here. Polythreme is an expensive place to reduce terror. My terror is pretty high, but I'm gonna hold off. Alright. Where the heck am I? Okay. What I should do is go like this, get this square, get this square, hit Quaker's Haven, head back up to London, and hopefully I'll have enough fuel for that. We'll find out. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, out, 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 out. Whoa. Permission to dive. The unsettled salvager has requested a diving suit so she may descend and find Lady Black, a spirit understood to dwell in the abyssal deeps. You could grant her permission in a diving suit and allow her to throw herself into that blackest black. Or perhaps you could bring her back to London and commit her to the Royal Bethlehem Hotel. Give your permission for the unsettled salvager to dive, it is what she wants, or refuse, it is dangerous to be too long underwater outside the protection of a submarine. After 7 minutes, the fears set in. After 14, the visions start. After 21, there is no return. Let her dive. To rise no more. You help the salvager don the heavy diving suit. The two of you are alone on deck. Your crew has refused to be present. Once dressed, the salvager clanks over to the gap in the railing. She stares down into the black before turning to you. She holds her hand over her heart and leaps backward off the deck. An apocyanic spray bursts from the calm sea. Exactly 21 minutes later, the line goes taut. You draw up the line, but there is no one in the suit you draw up, only ancient axes and adze, discolored by salt, tied to the suit with strands of kelp. I now have an outlandish artifact, and my passenger who has been with me all of this time is disappeared into the sea. I find it remarkable that I didn't get any terror from that. Okay, let me tip myself upward just a little bit here. Make sure I get the square I'm aiming for. There we go. Hey, Bat, do you have anything to say? Apparently not. Oh no. What set me off? Where is it? Where is it? I'm so confused. Why is this area of the ocean so empty? Ocean Z. Why is this area of the Z so empty? Yes, I am heading straight towards what I want to be at. Yeah, I am definitely not going to have enough space in the hold for another load of Sphinx Stone. It's okay. I'd rather have enough fuel to get home than to carry both clay men and Sphinx Stone home. Right, soon. Oh no. That. No, I want the fog bank. The fog bank is good. Man, I wish my ship were faster. Onwards, 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 ever onwards. This Z has too much openness. Oh no, not bats, not bats. I know they're bats, but if I stay in the darkness, maybe they won't notice me. Okay. I'ma get there. I'ma get there eventually. Yes, here we are, Quaker's Haven. Perhaps things have changed here. Maybe. No, it seems like things have not in fact changed here. They're drinking water. Navy's on the shore. Has time stopped here? Okay, visit the hilltop. Lose 5 terror. I don't like it. I don't like it. Something's weird here. Something is super weird here, and it's just freaking me out. Have I still got recent news? I do. Well, assuming I avoid that crab. I don't care if I get its attention. My ship is the same speed as it is, so it's gonna have a hard time catching me, is what I'm saying. Let's put in over here. We'll give them the recent news, lose 5 more terror, and get a Z story. And lose the attention of that crab. To London! Well, I managed to keep my terror pretty far down on that trip. I've made it home. Yay. Okay, let's see if we can deliver the claim in first, because I don't want to accidentally leave them in the hold. So, deliver claim in. This is where they wanted to be, or at least where they're supposed to be. One by one they rise, uncomplainingly, with no trace of stiffness or discomfort from the long voyage. The deck resounds beneath their heavy tread. A shroom yard manager waits on dock, tapping her foot. "About time," she says. "Here's your payment. Come along now, you. There's a good construct." Gained 120 echoes. Okay. Well, let's take reports to the Admiral. Godfall. Woof! Excuse me. 30 echo and a fuel. Polythrene. The king with 100 hearts. What a useful fellow. Without his exports, I'd be delivering my own coal. 1 favor. 50 echo and a fuel. Quaker's Haven. 5 whole echo and a fuel. Demoe Island. You've been to Demoe's Gate? 20 echo and a fuel. And I don't believe I have anything for the Admiral directly here. I have 5 outlandish artifacts, which might be worth something back at the study, now that I come to think on it. So, let's go to my lodgings. Read the papers. Lose a terror. Get a recent news. Let's visit my study and see outlandish artifacts. With 2 more, I could create a monstrous almanac, which would increase my pages by 7. That's my highest stat. Interesting. If I got 7... Yeah, if I got 7 strange catch... Yeah, never mind. Adorn your lodgings with captivating treasures. Convert a collection of outlandish artifacts into an heirloom. Session time is still going up, but it... Did it? I am still showing full connection here. How strange. It might be just you, Green, because I'm showing the stream as being fine and live and everything. Try refreshing, maybe? because if the stream seems to have quit, Green can't hear me. So I'll just put that in there. Let's see. Collection of outlandish artifacts into an heirloom. I would need 10, so I would need double what I have here. I'm just not quite there on anything. Let's see. I have 2 memories of distant shores, so I'm going to sell one to this scholar, gaining 10 echo. I already read the Wells of Emotion earlier in the stream, so... I'm just not sure what to do with these outlandish artifacts. I'm not sure whether to hold on to them and hope that I get 2 more, or whether to sell them. Let's see, is there a new recruit? The Haunted Doctor and the Magician. I don't think... Did not enough time pass? That seemed like a long time. I don't know. Well, the question is... what to do? I could try going up here and seeing what's all is in the northward direction. I could explore more around Polythreme. I could sail south. There's still quite a bit of south to sail to. Difficult decisions. Hard to choose. Let's see, the Chapel of Lights, I need 2 live specimens for that one. So, live specimen cost 500 each. That would be the entire of my money. No. I need 75 points of mirror for the Admiral's quest in Wither, which I am very slowly working on as I gather secrets. Well, the best way to get secrets is to explore. And the best way to get money at this point is to make runs from the Salt Lions to London and back again. This is a tough one. I'm not sure what to do next. I need to find Nuncio to progress my personal quest somewhere in the central or eastern Untersee. Okay, I'm gonna back up so that I can get more of this map on here. This is the central-ish area. So... Perhaps I should go looking for Nuncio. But I don't have a lot of time left in the stream. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get supplies and stuff, and I'm going to go up and explore the area around Pigmoat Isle. Did I even put in at this port? Have I been to Stoddard's Haven officially? Hold on a moment. I think I have. It looks like I have, but... Okay, to the Gazetteer. Journal. There we go. Okay, something under Abbey Rock, Avid Horizon, Chapel of Lights, Codex, Demo, Pigmoat, Palmerston, Hunter's Keep, Godfall, Guider's Mourn, Frostfound, Polythreme, Port Cecil, Quaker's Haven, Shepherd Isles, Station 3, Salt Lions, Wisdom, Wither, Venderbite. Yeah, I think I should sail upward and see how far I get in half an hour. I would like to end the stream in London, but I don't want to end the stream a half an hour early just because I'm already in London. So... let's stock up on fuel. And food. Okay. Hopefully... I'm gonna buy one more. Okay, hopefully this is enough food. I want to go up. So the best thing to do would be to head to Hunter's Keep. And then I should be at a slightly better angle for heading across there. Man, this ship is slow. Come on, ship, you can do it. Whee! Anything changed? Nothing has changed. Okay. I would probably be best served by going to the Abbey. And hopefully avoiding those bats. This is gonna be a fun one. Okay. Spin, spin, spin. Aha! Compile a port report. Give them some news. Lost 2 terror. Watch the convent, because that gets me fragments somehow. Okay. Yeah, pretty much as straight east as I can manage. There's Station 3 directly below me. I find it very interesting how close Station 3 is to the sisters. I mean, I don't think they're always close, but currently they're very close, which is very interesting. At least to me. Okay, and we want to go across the northern... Gotta go across the top of Crab Cake. Entering the snares, which is also full of fog. Great. And a giant crab. Oh no. No. Don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Oh no. No, please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Nobody here but us fish. The Dubois Maelstrom. Yeah, okay, I want to go upward. Yeah, straight in here. Avoid the eel. You know what, if I keep on this track, I can go back to that one harbor. There it is. Oh, it's Frostfound. No wonder I didn't recognize the name. Okay, it's Frostfound. Here we have a tireless mechanic who is tired of being cold. Let's create a port report. Let's take tea. Gained a supply, gained a fuel, lost 10 terror. Okay, so... I think I'd like to go south from here. Without, you know, running into any eels. Speaking of eels, oh no. Please don't be faster than me. Please don't be faster than me. Oh, hey, it's more of the lily pads. Okay, eel is confused. Yeah, I want to go back across through here and hopefully hit Port Cecil. Wreck of the Emperor Wolfgang. How did I get into Port Cecil so quickly? Okay, I'm confused, but I'm still alive. This is still a chancy challenge. However, I can get a port report. Let's explore the knoll. This was an empty cliff top above the bleak waves. Now it blazes with color, striped tents, colored flames, the music of pianola and kettle drum. Mustachioed women and languorous men play chess, carve bones, eat cats, and polish their terrifying brass weapons. These are Iron Republic privateers, pirates whose practices contravene the very laws of nature. So I can attack. They are numerous, but lost to wine and music. You will have the element of surprise, but it's hard to know exactly what those weapons will do. This is a matter of luck. It could go either way with a 50-50 chance. Creep close and eavesdrop. The Republic is privy to the gossip of hell. Creep close and you may learn impossible secrets. This is a very chancy challenge with a 43% chance of success. I will take the 50-50 chance. Here goes. I might die. Attack! A disorienting battle. Your first volley does satisfyingly grievous damage, but a half-dozen privateers snatch up weapons. One is a sort of Gatling gun. One appears to fire bubbles composed of white rainbow meat. A third makes it rain in your heart. The fourth weapon explodes in a shower of fat purple sparks that chirp like canaries and chew their way through everything in the encampment. Privateers, tents, loot. The battle is over before it's begun, but by the time it's safe to approach, the sparks have devoured many of the privateers' treasures. That's fortune, gained 99 echo, a single terror, and 8 fragments. I live! That's, interesting. Okay. You know what? I don't want to complain. I really don't want to complain. Okay, so if I go through here, I can hit up Pigmote Isle. and hopefully clear this square. So, turn, 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 turn. Whoop. Oh, no. Turn. Yes, this is the way I want to go. I want to go down here and over here. Excellent. Bat. I thought not, but it's better to check than to miss something. So, let's see what the guinea pigs are up to. Hail Cavia. Okay. Compile a port report. What do we got? I don't want to steal the eye. Let's help them resolve a dilemma, I guess. Oh, it's him again. Does he have anything different to say? Nope, he says exactly the same thing. I don't know. I don't know. Last time I advocated for him to be locked up because I didn't want the visage coming to invade. But release him. A treasure for all to admire. The man from Visage is released, free to tell stories of what he saw here. In time, others will no doubt come to see for themselves. That will increase Cavia's legitimacy. A furry general grumbles about the additional burden of handling visitors. Okay. I need to pick one and just stick with it. I can't just keep doing one then the other. I think I choose civilization over anything else, but... okay. Where to go from here? Well, it would be really easy to go to Demo Island from here, to be honest. It's really quite close. So, let's avoid that ship over there and go to Demo. Nobody to see here, we're poor. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Let's get a port report. Anything different? I could get a volunteer sailor for 1 echo. You know, I like to keep 7 sailors on hand, so you know what, let's accept the volunteer. Gained 1 crew, lost 1 echo. Lost my chance to have tea. Oh well. I can only do this if your terror's under 50. Ha ha ha, that will never happen again. Do I have enough fuel to go all the way down to the Salt Lions and back to London? Would it even be worth it? I don't think I could use up that much food and that much fuel just getting to the Salt Lions. Come on, Sarnet. No, I don't think I would use up that much food and fuel just getting to the Salt Lions. I could go to Polythreme, but I'm not sure if I'd have enough fuel to get home. I just don't know. Well, you know what? I will go to the Salt Lions and we'll see what the situation looks like when I get there. Because I am just about to feed the crew. No. Don't you shoot your flares at me, sir. Nope, still sees me. Oh, man. I don't want anything to do with a Jilly. What if I were just to sail around the lions? What if I were to sneak around the lions? That's odd. I should have seen this square by now. There we go. No, not a Jilly, not a Jilly. I don't want a firing solution for a Jilly, thank you. Wait a minute, that's a lighthouse. Thanks a lot, Jilly. I have no idea where I am. Nuncio! Oh, man, okay. There it is. Where is the... There it is. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Aha! Nuncio, do not return, sender. Okay, I will deal with the father's bones thing in a minute. But first, Nuncio, taciturn functionaries walk the docks in the uniforms of postmen. An enormous crowned statue casts a chilling shadow. The statue's shadows gleam with rat's eyes. Their ceaseless chittering rolls like the tide. Go to the Postman's Tavern. The Inky Blotter it's called. The sign doesn't look like much. Explore along the beach. There's a long stretch of shale dotted with washed-up kegs and barrels and smaller flotsam. Or assemble a port report. You may not be very familiar with the locals yet, but you can provide a preliminary overview. Okay, compile port report. Surface details. There's a statue in the middle of the island. That's hard to miss. There's the way everyone wears a uniform, and the way they call each other by their ranks in the postal service. There's the way the port authorities refer to regulations. There's the jargon, the curious habit of referring to any used-up thing as cancelled, as though the whole world were made of stamps. You write about vestigial bureaucracy and about trappings of order retained far from home. Okay, that is a Nuncio port report. Go to the tavern? Warmer inside than it looks. Faces turn in your direction, but no one seems surprised to have a new arrival on the island. The Inky Blotter, lit by 2 roaring fires, one at either end of the room. The bartender is in postman's uniform, like almost all of the patrons. A noseless postal inspector called Blunt Thomas delivers the drinks, clears tables, stacks the firewood. Allow the clattery heir to offer her services. She could remove the call from a postal worker. They wouldn't be a worker anymore, of course. Listen in on postal tall tales. Fishermen brag about fish that got away. Postmen brag about hard deliveries. Ask why the local currency consists of rats. 2 strings of rats for a pint of ale. 3 strings for wine. 5 for the intolerable brandy under the bar. Ask about that big statue in the center of the island. If there were a guidebook for visitors, it would have to be the first entry. Ask how they occupy themselves all day. There must be more than this. Or go back to the docks. Leave the warmth of the blotter for now. Let's listen in on some postal tall tales. Amazing what you get for a penny stamp. Delicate bottles lowered down chimneys on a rope. Do not fold under any circumstance letters curled through a narrow slot. Rattling, groaning crates brought back to the same address every day for 22 days running. The windows they pried open, the servants they bribed, the delivery surcharges they paid out of their own salaries just to get rid of one more packet. It is hard to tell which they hate more, the senders of mail or the recipients. Stands to reason, if the message was a welcome one, they'd tell the other fellow in person, reflects the hairless postwoman. I've cultivated a friendship. Ask about the statue. The monumental postman. Oh, that. It's all of us, isn't it? Sort of the spirit of the island. Most of them don't seem troubled for more of an explanation than that. Though the hairless postwoman tells you it didn't always look like a fallen London postman at all. It used to have a different face, and a more old-fashioned outfit. Okay. How do they occupy themselves all day? Dead letter office. Big building, center of town. Hard to miss. You can work there too if you want. It's not clear whether this is a generous offer or a threat. Ha 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 ha! Why does the local currency consist of rats? Scarcity is not an issue. The hairless postwoman at the end of the bar smiles mirthlessly, or maybe it's just the lack of eyebrows that does it. Long enough carrying the things around, you get into the habit, she says. Then she tells you that if you stay out late enough, you'll see some of the postmen making a procession to the center of the island, stringing up rats around the statue like Yuletide decorations, in prayer to an ancient deity of this place. From the coughing and choking elsewhere in the pub, you'd guess this is a story they often tell the newcomers. I have reached a total of 4 accepted by the locals. Ask to borrow a uniform. If you're to fit in here, you'll need one. Ooh! Sure, let's try it. Look, but not touch. They're polite, even apologetic about your request. You're welcome here, and welcome to take shifts at the dead letter office, but you cannot wear the uniform unless you were a postal employee back in fallen London. Regulations. Blunt Thomas lets you have a look at his uniform jacket at least. Neat stitching, gilded buttons, a thin but dignified circle of braid at the collar. Inside, a patch that goes over the heart, stitched with 6 red letters. You can't read it, but it makes your eyes itch and your scalp feel like burning. Okay. I missed my chance to ask why the hairless postwoman is hairless, and I feel good about that. I don't know that I really want the clattery air doing her thing here. Let's go back outside. Take a shift. Extensive tour. Blunt Thomas takes you around the office, a small collection room where those retrieving letters may state their business, a much larger set of back offices where newly arrived letters and parcels are collected and sorted, a dank, briny smell that never goes away, presumably because so many of the parcels spend time in the water before they arrived here. In the back room is a machine ratted by a postal rat, a Rattus Faber in a pinstriped hat. It shovels sludge-damp letters into the machine's hopper, and they come out dried, cleaned, pressed, and sorted into slots by size and quality of paper. Cool. Shift work in the dead letter office. One has various possible occupations here. None could be described as fast-paced. Make a study of what goes on in the back room. The machinery looks interesting. This is a modest challenge with a 70% chance of success. Man the collections window. Better chance of meeting people. Slightly better. Matter of luck. 70% chance. Offer employment to the postal rat's niece. He asks it as a favor, and she sounds well-trained and eager. What is this? It's a Rattus Faber assistant. Okay. Ask the postal rat for a key to the basements. There are doors in the dead letter office that you've never seen opened. Surely you can be trusted. I would have to have 6. Claim a respectable envelope from the dead letter selection. The writing on the front is demure. Converse with the postal rat. Why doesn't it make a machine like this one back in London? Might lead to fewer dead letters in the first place. Or end my shift. You know what? I'm going to try this modest challenge of studying the machinery because I am fascinated with a machine that cleans and presses and sorts letters according to paper quality. That's fascinating. Finer distinctions. The postal rat is forever making improvements to the machine, making it more able to distinguish between similar types of package, more sensitive to the age and significance of the contents. The current project requires encoding the entire contents of Slow Cake's exceptionals into a drum of punched metal so that the machine will be able to recognize correspondence to or from persons of note and send it into its own proper basket. Succeeded in a pages challenge. One intriguing snippet, and that's all for now. Okay. Sure, let's converse with the postal rat. Regulations. Oh, no, that wouldn't be permitted at all. There are strict rules about the initial handling and sorting of post. An experimental machine might mangle the letters. It's only the dead material that is unimportant enough to be entrusted to a Rattus Faber. His voice isn't bitter, but he twists a coil so hard that it springs sideways out of the machine and pings off your shoe. Oops. I am now trusted in Nuncio. I could ask the postal rat for the key to the basement. You know what? Let's do that. No trouble at all. He's surprised by the request. Most postmen don't like it down there. No one ever asks for a key, but he'll cut you a new one. Just be careful in there and come out if you start to feel wrong. I am authorized for back room access. Open the back room. The key is warm in your pocket. Deep and deeper. You had expected a few shelves of supplies? More files of letter a few years older? No, it is a pit, so deep that that lantern light does not show the bottom. A spiral walkway descends along its wall, and that spiral opens wider as it goes, as if you were looking through the narrow end of a very large shell. Lining this wall are shelves and nooks, unevenly sized. Some are a few inches square and contain single scrolls of papyrus. Others support crates bigger than coffins. They're made of a woody fungus, grown to meet requirements. There are no marks of carpentry or any of the postal rat's handiwork. 3 turns down the spiral, and you feel you can't breathe. Time to leave. You can come back later, maybe. I have become a basement custodian. I've learned a postal secret. I've gained terror. I can tell the postal rat about my findings in the basement. I'm not going to go back to the basement. Hell no, but I can tell the rat. I will tell the rat. Troubled, but not surprised. They say that's been there since before we came, before there were Londoners in the Neath, before there was a dead letter office. There was someone else, and they built the last layer on top of what was there before, and so on. When you press him a little further, he says, I've been down there, didn't like it much, but I wanted to test my machine. Thought if it could handle some of the very old dead letters, that it would be a good sign, you know? Evidence the machine was in working order, good strong sorting categories, and so forth. He pauses. There's letters down there that set your hair on fire if you so much as look at them. See the bald patch on my left leg? That wasn't a machine accident. Oh no, that singed right off as soon as I put my nose into one of them letters. Oh, I'm familiar with flaming letters now. I have not cultivated more friendship. I've gotten another tale of terror, and I have an extraordinary implication again. Okay. All sorts of interesting things. Oh, descend into the basement with mirrors, arrange contraptions, divert light, illuminate what has been dark a long time. 23% chance of success. I will not be trying that. Let me end my shift. Explore along the beach. Shifty going. The rocks slip and slither underfoot, but you keep your balance. Nuncio Beach. Every lap of the wave drags up some new letter or parcel. The face of the water is dotted with them as far as you can see in the blackness, carried by a powerful current. I can collect material for the dead letter office. That's where all this flotsam belongs, so it can be sorted. Take soundings. Perhaps there is some evidence of the great hollowness underneath these shores. What is this? Oh. Oh, I see. Or go back to the docks. You know what? Let's take some soundings. Depth below. Striking the ground causes the stones to shift and rattle. It's hard at first to hear anything more than that. But if you try long enough and strike hard enough, the whole beach shivers like the surface of a drum. The flotsam letters quiver and align themselves in concentric circles around the point of impact. The next wave brings ashore 3 or 4 times the usual freight. Ooh! Alright, collect material. Will of its own. You make your way along the shore with a big sack. Many of the envelopes are too damp to read, their addresses permanently lost. But a surprising number are still legible. There are also parcels. Here and there is a crate, a message in a wine bottle, a sealed cask that is bobbed up out of a shipwreck. Your sack ought to get heavy with all these contents, but it pulls upwards and away, straining inland towards the dead letter office like an unmanageable dog. Okay, I have a dead post. Let's take that to the dead letter office. The bell chimes above the door. The fellow manning collections looks awake for half a second when you come in, until he realizes you're here to relieve him. Okay, so now I can feed my undeliverable letters into the sorting machine. The gleaming hopper awaits. 52 categories. After prolonged worrying, the machine begins to distribute 7 invitations edged in gilt into the correspondence of the aristocracy SWAT, 2 oversized parcels, probably containing books, into the books tray, 1 stamped bronze tablet that drops with a clang into a bin marked First City. The postal rat watches all this with an air of satisfaction. Okay. I like Nuncio. Nuncio is neat. Okay. My father's bones. Reclaiming a parcel. Huffam told you that your father's bones had been sent to Mr. Voluminous, but misaddressed to the wrong door. So here they must be, somewhere in the crypty windings of the dead letter office. Claim my parcel from the dead letter office. You tell your story to the drooping, cadaverous postman behind the grating. He doesn't give any sign or interest or understanding. By the time you finish your story, you're wondering if he might be dead. Perhaps no one has got around to closing those yellowed and staring eyes. But at last he jerks into life. What was the name again? Woo boy! So close. I'm sorry, the postman yawns. I have something under voluminous, but you'll need to specify the address before I can release it. You begin to protest that it's your father's body that they're holding, but the postman takes refuge in bureaucracy. You do learn that it wasn't addressed to your home, your family home, the harbor master, or any other address you can think of. The postman drums his fingers dispassionately on the oilskin package, just inches away from behind the arm-thick iron bars. He sees you crane your neck and turns its address side down. Sorry we can't be of any more assistance, he chants. Just as you're turning to leave, he adds, it does list the Fathom King as the return address. Perhaps you can ask him? Find the Fathom King's hold somewhere in the south or central Untersea to continue. Ooh, okay, I have Fathom King's hold on my list, but I don't have a location for it, so I will write this down. South or central Untersea. Okay. So now I have a location attached to the Fathom King's hold. Now the only place that I know exists but I don't know where it is would be the Isle of Cats. Fun. Okay, and over here on my personal list, cross off Father's Bones Nuncio, put on Father's Bones Fathom King. Interesting. Definitely not going to be finding it on this trip. I worry that I don't have enough fuel to make it back to London. Okay, Fathom King's hold. Hmm. Okay, well, that's everything for Nuncio. I worry about whether or not I can get back to London. I only have 8 fuel left, and London's all the way over there. This is a tough one. Well, I think what I'm going to do, actually, is call the stream here instead of in London. And next week, I will try to get back to London, possibly by way of the Salt Lions, because... What? What is this? That old fury. A sailor has run mad. She roams the ship, cudgel in hand, smashing comrades to the deck. She cries, he is angry. Oh, he is angry. Capture her alive. Perhaps you can confine her until the madness passes. 32% chance. Talk her down. Call her by name. Remind her who she is. Where. Why. 22% chance. Or shoot her dead. It's the only safe thing to do. She's already killed one man. 100% chance of success. Oh no. What if I just ignored this thing's existence? No! Okay, I can't. Darn it. Okay. Alright. 32, 22, 100. I take the 100. I lose a sailor. A bitter end. Your sailor's weapons roar, and down she goes. You recite a hasty funeral for the poor soul and the wretched victim, but who will be next? I've lost 2 crew. My ship is going to be so slow now. Oh no. Okay, It's gotten all quiet. Why does the music keep stopping? I'm very annoyed that the music keeps stopping. Okay. Death tracker. We will add 2 people to that, bringing us up to 5. Oh boy. Succeeded in Iron Challenge, lost 2 crew. I no longer have Storm's attention. Gee, thanks. Okay. By the time I get to the Salt Lions, I will have enough space in the hold to take on the load of cargo. But, Okay. Alright. I'm not going to end the stream right here. I'm going to try and get to the Salt Lions. I don't know what the danger is. Okay. Why did that event happen then? What the heck? Well, at least I'm gonna discover these 2 squares, right? That. didn't expect any to be. Oh. The fuel, she's getting real low. Is there anywhere on the way that I can buy fuel? Okay. Well, we have enough room in the hold. Alright, I'm here. I will compile a port report. Sure, let's visit the Unmakers. Lost 5 terror. Okay. Carry Sphinx Stone. Okay, my best bet is probably aiming for this light ship right here. I'm gonna have to pay through the nose for fuel, but... Okay. Next week, I will be attempting to get to the light ship up here so that I will be able to make it back to London on the amount of fuel that I have, because I'm getting really low. I have sailed very far. It's very dangerous. Actually, you know what? I have enough secrets. Yeah, I have 11 secrets. Let's increase my mirrors a couple of times here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, this is where I'm going to call it a night, here at the Salt Lions. Next week, it'll be trying to get to this light ship before I run out of fuel, buy some more fuel, and get to London. That is the plan, the current plan. Ooh. It's a terrifying plan, but it's the only plan I've got, so it's the one I'm going to use. So, this is where I'm going to be calling it a night. For anyone who wants to know what my adventures in the Untersee have been like so far, you can find that on my YouTube channel, which I've just had my bot link to for you. There is a playlist, so you don't have to go digging through every single file to try and find the Sunless Sea stuff, because it's pretty well buried. It's the last time I played this was quite a while back, so all of that is on the YouTube channel. And I will be back streaming again on Sunday night. Starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Baldur's Gate, where I appear to be winding up to a final confrontation with my half-brother Nemesis half-brother, the guy who seems to be the big bad of the game. He seems to be the person that I am going to be confronting next, so it is entirely possible that I will be finishing off the game this upcoming Sunday. So it's very important to tune in then if you're interested in the what goings on in Baldur's Gate. And then I will be back again on Monday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing City Skylines. I will be continuing to work on the city of Pepper Lake and trying to raise my population up to astronomical levels. The greatest amount of population that I have ever had in any city in the entire City Skylines. I am nowhere near there right now, but I will probably be purchasing my next parcel, my second parcel of land, because I've almost completely used up the first parcel. It's been very tight in there. So that's coming up on Monday. Then on Wednesday, starting at as close to 7 p.m. as we can get enough people together to form a room, I will be playing either Among Us or Scribble It with my friends. Scribble It is a Pictionary type game that we generally play when we don't have enough people together yet to play Among Us. Not very many of us can draw, and none of us can spell, so it's pretty spectacular the goings on in that one. And Among Us, well, we've been playing together for a while, so we think we have an idea of what each other's tells are, but it doesn't always work out that way. We'll find out, or we'll play hide and seek, in which case it'll be running and screaming in the dark, which is also very fun, I've been told. To watch, I mean. And then, at sometime just after 10, when my friends who have day jobs turn into pumpkins, I will be playing Valheim. I will be continuing to work on making the defenses of my main base better by digging more trenches, and then hopefully getting in some more exploring. Hopefully there will be time to do both. Cross fingers. I really hope that there will be time to do both. But those are the plans. And then, next Thursday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I shall return to Sunless Sea, where I'm going to try to make it back to London on 6 fuel. And we'll see if that actually works, if I make it. We'll find out. So, that is the upcoming week in my schedule, all of the games that I plan to play, the things that I expect to happen in the games that I'm playing, as insofar as I can expect anything. And everything going on with that, and all of my plans, all of them laid out before you. So, tonight has been a lot of fun. Good night, Green. Thank you. And I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have. And I hope that you have a great night and a great weekend. Good night.